Well, another political race is about to happen, but it's not the standard political race you think about. This one is a caucus. Sort of like when Mayor Tom passed away, the Democrats had a caucus and they picked the person to fill in for the mayor for when Mayor Tom passed. And that was Sharon Tucker. So that's who our mayor is. Well, Republicans got the same thing coming up, and it involves the city clerk. The current city clerk is Lana Kessling, and she was elected into that position, and she has done a very good job, by the way. But she also became very, very good at representing the Republican Party here in Fort Wayne, Allen County, and now she's the head of the Republican Party in the state of Indiana. Two jobs she was dealing with. One job being the clerk, the other job being the head of the Republican Party here in Indiana. And the Democrats, fairly so, said, well, okay, that's not fair. You can't have two jobs. You got to quit one, decide what you want to do. Well, she's made a decision. She is going to forego her position as the Allen County clerk, and she is going to continue running as the head of the Republican Party here in the state of Indiana. And my hat's off to her for that. That's a tough job, and she's undertaking it, but I'm sure she's going to do a good job. She really is a class act. But at a packed event, she decided who she wants to be appointed, because the Republican Party, sort of like the mayor situation, is going to have to appoint a new clerk. And the city clerk's a pretty important job, folks, whether you realize it or not. The person she has said, I want to be the new clerk, is none other than John McGauley. That's right, John McGauley. Now, I know a little bit about John. Actually, I kind of know John a little bit because he's been trying to con me into going to a game at Parkview Field. And to be honest with you, folks, I have never been to Parkview Field in my entire life because when I was on the radio, I was a detractor of building Parkview Field. I was a big fan of the Wizards, and I call them the Wizards Ballpark at the Coliseum. Since then, I have been, not cursed, but I have been embarrassed by the fact that Parkview Field has been a huge success. It has been. The baseball team, the Tin Caps, who I misnamed, and I admit that, have also done very well. Good ballpark, one of the best ballparks in America, according to the people who rate these things. They're one of the top 3 minor league ballparks in America. That's pretty doggone good. But anyway, John McGauley's been trying to get me to go to a game inside of the Parkview Field for over a year now. I haven't budged. So he's even wants to bring in another individual, Judge Phil, and wants him to come in, all of us to go to the ballpark. Well, I've still resisted because I'm ashamed to go there because I badmouthed the place. And I did, and for that I'm ever regretting it. But John McGauley is a Ball State graduate, journalism degree. It's funny because both have journalism degrees. John is also an avid photographer, and I mean a very, very good avid photographer. Back in the old days, he used to use an AE1 Canon. I know because I had one myself, and now I moved up to Nikon. I'm sure he has too. But John also possesses a Part 107 license, FAA. You know what that means? He flies drones. He's licensed drone pilot. And he shoots some photographs with his drone that are spectacular. Now, he's been working for the Superior Court, sort of being the PIO, if you will. So he's been a PIO in the media for a long time. John is highly qualified, and Ms. Keesling says, I want John McGauley to take my job. Now, the Allen County Republican Party is going to vote for who they want, and I hope they do, and I hope they pick John McGauley, because I believe he is immensely qualified in his other jobs. He knows what he's doing. He's smart, Ball State graduate, and he's got a journalism degree and likes to take photos. That definitely puts him on the good side of my program. But that's the situation coming up, and it's going to happen very soon. And the Republicans have their caucus, of which I am not. I repeat, I am not a part of that caucus in any way, shape, or form. I'm an outsider with an opinion. Sometimes they don't like it. That's what happens when you have opinions. But in this case, my opinion is John McGauley, selected by Lana Kessling to be her successor in the Allen County Clerk's office, is the right man for this job. And as the former recorder for Allen County, which she was also herself, she knows good quality. And I believe John McGauley is the right guy for the job of city clerk. And that's how I feel. And now you know.